And you need to reduce the fine ain't too high.
You see, after election, me no hear no complain from no taxi man. Keep it to yourself. Taxi man, keep on no complain to yourself.
You pay for your road license, you pay for your insurance, you pay for your fitness, you pay for your vehicle license, you're fully straight and everything, and you still a got pound. So I understand how you can share in your own community. I don't like that, I understand none at all. And what you know, members say first time, seatbelt you have $500, upside traffic you have $8 bills. Now we got a 5,000. So 2 little tap you make a $5,000 for one little upside traffic, 5,000 or 2,000 for one little seatbelt and them something. They are slackness. I can't share you 30,000. You come out in a man, you know run one chip police stop and take your vehicle that are 50,000. And if you do get a little ticket at 30,000, points come off your license. You don't make no money for pay about none. You don't make no sense. You're straight. You still pay how much money. You don't make no sense. It makes sense to take off red plate. Because we have too much money for insurance, how much money for everything. We still get too much to give still a gap. If fine ain't too high, and you need to reduce the fine. If fine ain't too high.
You see, uno, taxi boy and taxi girl, we're voting this wicked evil government, and now uno complain. And uno complain like uno no want complain. Me no sorry for you know. Me no sorry for you know. Every police uno then give you no ticket because uno labor right. And uno mean uno self no good. Now, if I see any of you coming down the road and you have a green band on your hand, me I tell you pass and go on because you're wicked. Me not trust you. For you have something green by your hand and you me realize you're labor right. Me I tell you go on because you know mean this country no good and you're not getting my money if you go feed your family. Now, me hear you say back in the days, the cost of a seatbelt ticket were only $500. And it is now $2,500. Obstructing traffic were $800. And it is now $5,000. Big tax that gone on, Panina. And you know what the Prime Minister say? Why him raise up the cost of tickets so much? For reduce traffic. No, not traffic. For reduce accident. Yes, that is the right one. For reduce accident. And ever since the Prime Minister raised the price of the ticket, we have the most accident in our country. We had the most accident and the most fatalities ever in the history of Jamaica since the Prime Minister turned up the burden and the pressure on motorists. You see, say Prime Minister no sense. On the seat say the Prime Minister just do things for his own pocket. On the seat say the Prime Minister only cares about his pocket and not the people. Now you have police out the road, a take away, taximan vehicle 24/7, right throughout the day, right throughout the night, all when them not do nothing at all. Darrell Valls recently said, whenever you go to a gas station, make sure you drop off a passenger them first. Or not load before you go to a gas station. Because if you're in the gas station with passenger in your taxi, then you know what will go on. Is either wrecker can take with your vehicle or you're going to get a big fine for that. If you drive, whether night or day, and your fog lamp them turn on, the fog lamp them will come on the vehicle, turn on, and police stop you, you're going to get a fat ticket for that. There are so many things that you wouldn't get ticket for back in the days. But now you get ticket for it. For us, say as example then, you eat one piece of chicken and police stop you. They might charge you for eating chicken. You drink one Pepsi. They might charge you for drink one Pepsi. Right? Only no say this government come for burden down poor people and ensure say we no come to nothing. Because the big man them, they will never get a ticket. They not get no ticket. First and foremost, they have the money so they can give police 1 5 grand, 1 2 grand, 1 3 grand and say, go on. Let me go on. I don't want a ticket. I saw it around. But me and you, we have to get a ticket. So before the week done, as a taxi man, you know make 200,000, you know. But you get all of $400,000 worth of ticket. And all when you try to avoid the ticket, you cannot avoid it. Because they were placed out there to ensure that you get ticket as a taxi man, as a motorist. And still have no vehicle. I drive back off these clown, these wicked, these evil, these heartless people. On still depend campaign with them. On still are wearing green shirt. On still a wear them green band. On still a shout out them name. On still a shout out shower. On still a wear the frowns the green shot them. On still a wear the scratchy green armband them. And I behave as if Andrew Holness now pressure on poor people. Uno don't even sorry for your own self. So why we should not even sorry for Uno? Uno continue wear the green shirt. Because we know to myself, say, if Andrew Holness should win again, it is the end of time in Jamaica. Remember, Andrew Holness sell out to picnic them and sell out the Jamaican people to the devil already, you know. We don't forget that, you know. Remember, say Andrew Holness signed the Samoa agreement. And that is what is coming next for you all. Including the hate speech law that is a part of the Samoa agreement. Remember, you labor right and not just a PNP alone are going to lose a parental right to their children. You are going to lose it as well. So whenever your picnic come in and say, Daddy, me a transgender. You can say, no, you are not a transgender. Or else you're going to be put behind bars and face time. Remember, the government of Jamaica will construct 14 new high security prison. Him just want to win the general election. So young people, want to wake up. Blessed morning to my viewers and my subscribers them. Me hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful morning. Now my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray, because a prayer day keep the devil away. Now, my viewers and my subscribers, we have a lot coming up inside this update, so you definitely don't want to miss none. So remember, like up the video, share up the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed as yet. People, make a run the intro and come back. We're so forward. Welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers them. Big up to all of my viewers, big up to all of my subscribers them. We continually support the channel and help the channel to grow. Now people, remember to like and share this video. Remember to like and share this video. Also subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed as yet. Now my viewers and my subscribers. The People's National Party on Sunday. Down the Jamaican Labour Party, straight down, under the ground. Down to dead man Mackenzie get it. Because according to the People's National Party, the school bus system and the school bus them older than Desmond Mackenzie. Or should I say, they're older than Desmond Mackenzie. So the bus them very old. And you know, another thing is that these criminals have been lying to the people that they paid $1.5 billion for all of these school buses. When you check it out, when you do the maths, people, the maths now maths up. Because if you are pay $7,000 and $8,000, $6,000, $9,000 for one of these buses, right? And you check all of that, you're still not going nowhere near against $1 billion. But remember, me tell you one thing. These people did not buy these buses. They bought a few buses as the face card. The pretty one them. The one them look a little bit good. But on another hand, people, these buses, they got all of these buses.
The Anthony Spalding Sports Complex in St. Andrew came alive Sunday evening as the People's National Party rallied the youth to address what they described as issues plaguing the country. This was party leader Mark Golding on education.
The education system is letting down our young people. The training system is also letting down our young people because the jobs that are being created in the country are not jobs that are paying our young people a living wage.
But it was the party's candidate for St. Catherine Northwestern, Damian Crawford, that had the crowd raging. Once again, he continues to criticize the recently announced rural school bus system.
Not only the bus them look like a them did carry the animals going on Noah Ark. Well, Desmond Mackenzie attack.
them all older than Desmond Mackenzie.
And he went further.
But there is some corruption in this busting because the same money could have bought 100 2026 brand new coaster bus with 3-year warranty.
It must be noted that Transport Minister Darrell Vaz had indicated that the 110 refurbished buses purchased from the United States were the best option for the government to transport school children because they have been retrofitted with the necessary safety measures. However, it seems the PNP is not convinced.
When I do the maths, on average each bus was 17,000 US. 110 buses will work out to 300 million Jamaican dollars. Where is the another 1.1 billion Jamaican dollars?
For her part, President of the PNPYO, Gabriela Morris, told the rally that she believes the young people will be swaying the general election in favor of the PNP. Among the reasons,
we have listened and we have heard the young people who are saying we can't afford those $40 million house what them are giving. Because remember good, the Prime Minister promised affordable housing for young people, and we look and we still can't find it.
Now, people, regarding to these government officials that are robbing taxpayers' dollars, telling us lies, saying that them buy 110 new school buses for the school program or whatever they want to call it, rural school bus system. Them lie to us that them spend $1.5 billion to buy these buses, and when you check it out, them don't even spend half of that money there if they even should say yes, them buy the bus them, because when you check the numbers for these buses, the numbers are very low, like 7,000, 6,005, like 5,000, like 4,000, like 9,000. That still would make up the money to $1.5 billion. But because them know say Jamaican people not read, Jamaican people not listen really well, them just do anything what they feel like. Them numbers never match. Remember I always told you about the drill, the 31.5 or whatsoever you would call it drill, people. This is a national disgrace. Now, another thing that I want to speak about, I don't know how much of you fell victim to this banking system where you have your good money in a bank, and now you want your money for use, and you can't get your money for use, and every time when you go to the bank, they might tell us if you come back in 105 days, or who we call you, or who not call you, or whatsoever with your money. Me no know how much I wanna feel it, people, but it is annoying because you have your money, and they're like, you don't have none. You have it. You want it for use, but you cannot get it for use. Your money missing out of your account, and they can't even give you a straight answer what happened to your money. And them continually, I promise you that yes, you are going to get back your money, but you can't get back your money. But at the end of the day, the Prime Minister have how much millions and millions and millions of dollars they flow through the bank, and nothing happened to fee money. Me I wonder if him a God. A whole heap of people out there, like I myself, I cry, sleepless day, sleepless night, because the bank take all your money. You have to start back from scratch. You're not sure if you ever gonna get it back, because all they get is promises. Just promises, nothing else but promises. And it's like they don't want you to talk over your own money neither. Some of them know how much I out there that fell victim to this scam banking system. But the Prime Minister of Jamaica is the one that have millions of dollars they flow through the bank system every day. Now people, I want to check in on this video. And remember, like and share the video as well. And if you is a victim, not afraid to drop it in the comment section, because we are get frustrated. We are get very, very frustrated, and we wait long enough, and we are going to start speak out. Alright?
Mr. Holness! No man, Jamaica, this gets serious. News newsflash, guys. We get more information on our thieving Prime Minister. Guys, you all sit down because the 1 year, you're going to stride like he's Usain Bolt right now. Guys, then do you all not know that NCB is the money laundering donkey for Andrew Holness? First in history, NCB has ever involved in nothing like this. Yes, Jamaica. Jamaica. NCB is the money laundering donkey for Mr. Holness. Estate Bridge, in premium, positive media, the shell them, the gas station them. Remember, I was telling you guys that nobody has been employed. The man that try to use them in shop front and cover up. If Mr. Holness have nearly say $500 million deposited in these accounts, he should be able to explain to NCB how he come by these funds, and he cannot, because from he can't explain it to the Integrity Commission, he can't explain it to NCB. So guys, you see what happened? NCB been doing money laundering for Mr. Holness. Hey, why? Guys, NCB is doing money laundering for Andrew Holness. First in history, NCB has ever into these kind of mix-up. Jamaica, when you see what one pound, what a one. So you see when you put the money in NCB and the money missing, all SSL mix up with NCB. Jesus Christ, Jamaica. Listen, guys, let me tell you all something. It's good to learn. Michael Manley said knowledge is power. And when you have knowledge, you're powerful. Because without you know what's going on in this country with our leader, if you know what's going on with our leader, you'll feel worse than how I feel right now. Mr. Holness, Jesus Christ. I having shorter breath. Guys, I can't do better. It's like my first. Maybe I have to try lay down. God no, I can't stand up no longer. Guys, NCB is a money laundering donkey for Mr. Holness. All of the monies that deposited, all of the withdrawals, everything, guys, right now, what I just learned about NCB, I'm glad I locked down my account with them 2.5 years ago, because you know what happened? I was missing 9,000, 13,000, 15,000, 11,000, and nothing not becoming of my monies. I also withdraw in my account, guys. We withdraw minutes, 1 minute apart. Somebody else, like somebody would have a duplicate card, so I would pull money in New Kingston and somebody else pull money in Montego Bay. No, Jehovah God. NCB is in trouble, Jamaica. NCB is the money laundering cow for Mr. Holness. NCB is the bank that is doing all of the mix-up for Mr. Holness. Mr. Holness, come out now, come defend yourself, sir, because we see all of the evidence. Jesus Christ, God. Calm down, London. Calm down. Calm down, London. Jesus of mercy, Jehovah God. Have good rids. What is this I learned today? Mr. Holness, come out, come talk to me. Come out, come talk to me, Mr. Holness. Because we need to know where the $400 million, where you get it from, and deposit them in different accounts. And not just that, on out here, kill people for tax. Right now, I'm supposed to pay much money down at tax office and I cannot find it because my business is not making any money. And that is a fact. And you have trillions of dollars, Mr. Holness. Millions and billions of dollars, Mr. Holness, and you're not paying any damn tax, huh? Positive media, in premium, and STA Bridge. Jesus Lord, guys. It's some shell. There's some shell business. Guys, it's just shop front. You know, like when you're in America and you see people open store, like them a sell this and sell that, but it's just a shop front. I really drugs them a sell. This whole idea where Mr. Holness act like them companies, real company. They are not real companies. The monies are just there to act like the companies making money. No one working at the companies. He don't employ nobody, no fire nobody. Nobody and no compete with company when no competition with nobody for no market or nothing. Guys, NCB get themselves in a corruption because of Mr. Holness. So the whole SSL money them know we have to start look to it. No man, no man, I have to go drink some of my juice right now. I'm thirsty. What? Jesus Christ. Listen, guys. If you not see how much millions of dollars every money where Mr. Holness deposit in a estate bridge, in premium, positive media, Jesus of mercy, all the account number, them, the whole Berita thing. Listen, every God Almighty thing will have the evidence to them. Mr. Holness, you cannot get yourself out of this. And then you have the diatic labor right, they won't have no sense and no knowledge and shallow with a little teeny brains. When we come out here and talk about this man, dirty thieving man. Y'all come talking about sue. Mr. Holness can't sue nobody with him thief himself. Hey, calm down, London, calm down. Calm down. Mr. Holness, every scammer, everybody that get locked up for fraud right now, the country's supposed to free them because you are the biggest scammer in our country. And look how poor people are suffering. Look at the state at the public hospital. Look at the line at the public hospital. Guys, the line at the public hospital long from Portmore to Alpha Tree. Outside, people in wheelchair, people with broken leg and crutch. Oh my God, guys, a disaster. What is going on at the public hospital? That if inside the people, yo, Jesus, Jehovah God, I said you labor rights that like defend Mr. Holness and don't have no ambition. Y'all don't have nothing about yourself. Y'all shallow, daft, and stupid. Huh? Y'all need to go find out what your Prime Minister doing and what he do to the Jamaican people. Jesus of God. Here, what a disgrace. Money laundering, Mr. Holness. Money laundering.
All me say, the only way all of these can stop, and if we put a different leader in place. Because, let me tell you this, man, under the previous administration, which is the People's National Party, people money used to stay in the bank. You never used to have millions of dollars in the bank. And you wake up a morning, you can't find your money. You go to the machine to go draw $1, and when you look, no money in your account. The bank remove everything. Sometimes they tell us, boy, somebody when they try to take out your money, so them close your account to keep your money safe. And then them tell us they might investigate. And all they investigate, these criminals investigate, them still cannot come up with your money. All they investigate, these people say they might investigate, them still cannot come back with your money what them take out, and then whenever the thief take it out, and them close your account, say they must keep your money safe. But you still them, why you investigate with my money? Give me money. When you want my money to investigate, why you investigate? Give me money, let me go do what I want to do with it. Let me take out everything out of your bank. Criminal will not be, man. And this Prime Minister, the only thing on the pan in mind is just thief. Your neighbor's string must be cut under thief. The poor little people when they work, they make little money to feed themselves and their family, their retirement funds. If they miss it from the bank, where they go? Which party they go? Oh, you're so silent on all of this. How come you so silent on all of this? You don't understand the people are going to bankruptcy. But you don't care. You don't care, you know. Because I never hear you show little sympathy for these people that fell victim to this banking system and cannot get back their funds all now. Holness, let me tell you this, man. You see, you think God asleep? You think say God asleep? Me tell you every day say God not asleep, you know. And there's a God up above that we serve. There's a God up above that we go down for our knee and hold up our hand and pray to. Not like uno. We pray to the devil. So let me tell you this, man. All of them mind things say uno get scotch free with all of this. I can't wait for the most honorable Mark Jefferson Golden win. So him can dig down some proper investigation. So all of uno criminal that are involved in robbing taxpayers, taking taxpayers' dollars, take out the money out of the bank and put in a phone account and they bill up on yourself. While we there, they struggle to make two ends meet. A whole heap of elderly people out there right now will lose their money to the bank. Whole heap, I don't know, and give them back. Some of them because they not know what really to do. Them just sit down and they wait. But then again, when you know what to do, it's like you cannot get back your money. And Mr. Broad Devil, aka Craveny, have much millions and billions of flow through the bank every day. Every single day, and when you go, if you go withdraw your own money, you go deposit your money, you get a hard time. But let me tell you this, man, God go with you, you know, because me now come. You understand? Now, people, speaking about these criminal, heartless politicians, the job description letter that the Prime Minister promises, where is it? Why is it that politicians can do things and hide it and not go to prison? Why is it that when these politicians win, you never see them back until it close to election again? Why is it that these politicians, them no walk the communities after them win every month or every 2 months and see the problem that the community are having? Why is it that when them win, them only care about themselves, them family and them friends, but we the people that vote for them, we the people that fight for them, we the people that go out there having sleepless night because we are campaigning for them, left in the dark? Why? Why is it that them push we aside after them win until the next 9 years time? You don't even see them stand up in a parliament, attack and defend us, the people of Jamaica. Them only defend them pocket. Why is it that poor people life have to be so hard under these politicians? You know why? Because we the people give them too much rope. And not just give them too much rope, but you don't even know what you vote for. And that's why it is good for you to educate yourself about what you're voting for. Because these people, they're responsible for you until them come out of office. Them are work for you. You now work for them. That's why they are public sector workers. That's why them are public sector workers. You understand what I say? Them work for you. So them supposed to come check upon you to see what needs to be done. You fight for them. Sleepless night. Up and down pan campaign. You can't drop off a bus window or car window. Nobody never send you. But now you are trying to support your MP. You are trying to support your party. So why when them win, them not trying to support you back? There's a lot of people out there in these communities that cannot work. Them can't work, but them not have no family neither. Why when these MPs win, them not set up even a little thing where they can give them something every week or every 2 weeks, or them set up a little stall or a little shop give them so them can run it because them cannot work. Them not in the state for work or in the condition for work. Why them can't come back and check how we and find out how we and we picnic them do whenever they win? Why them stay by themselves? Why them ignore we? Why them look how we like a garbage after them win? I'm not just talk about one politician or two, but me talk about everybody. But people, we're going to talk some more. Let's check out this video from Dan Jackson Miller.
Your MP do not work. You know what they're supposed to do? You ever get vexed and say, boy, look how taxpayers are pay the MP them and they now do not work. Pay the politician them, they now do not work. What do you think? Thanks so much for joining me. Let's talk about that. Bang this in a parliament, go funeral, give out money, or go parliament and participate in debate, share ideas, go constituency, visit people, look at their needs, lobby public sector and private sector to help to meet those needs. Which of those you think is more aligned to what you think your MP does? Do you have any idea what your MPs do in between elections when they come looking vote? Before I say anything else, I asked 2 parliamentarians to send me a video to help us understand what it is they do. First of all, here's the MP for St. Thomas East, Michelle Charles. She's a first-term MP and she represents the Jamaica Labour Party.
I'm Dr. Michelle Charles, and I have the privilege of being the Member of Parliament for St. Thomas Eastern. We're currently right here at George William Golden House.
Being Member of Parliament is about more than just sitting in the House. It's about understanding the needs of people, being present in communities, and using the tools of government to make real change happen. I represent over 50 communities in one of the most beautiful yet historically underserved parts of our island, St. Thomas Eastern. When I was elected in 2020, many of our communities were struggling without basic services, bad roads, limited water access, unemployment, and underfunded schools. Since then, we've been working tirelessly to change that. We've delivered water tanks during droughts, improved rural roads, brought free dental and medical clinics to residents, and created opportunities for youth through skill training and education support. We've cleaned drains, launched farming support initiatives, and supported job creation for women and young people.
Now here's the MP for St. Mary's Central, Maurice Guy. He's a member of the opposition People's National Party. He was first elected in 2002, making him now a 5-term MP.
My name is Maurice Guy. I am the 5-term Member of Parliament for Central St. Mary, having been elected in October 2002. As a parliamentarian, the primary role is to attend Parliament to be involved in making good laws for the governance of Jamaica. So, attending parliamentary sessions, I try to do as much as possible. I also am a member of those committees of Parliament, the sessional sect committees such as the Public Accounts Committee, the Ethics Committee, and the Human and Social Development Committee of the Parliament. I also sit on the committees, the joint select committees of the Parliament. 1, the Tobacco Legislation, and 2, the Protected Disclosures Act, which is the whistleblower legislation, and 3, a review of the Integrity Commission Act.
In Parliament, I've been proud to contribute to national legislation. Most notably, my advocacy helped strengthen the Bail Act by including electronic monitoring for serious offenders. This is a game changer for public safety and accountability across Jamaica. And it shows that the voices of hardworking MPs can make a real difference in shaping national policy.
So MPs do have parliamentary duties. The Constitution says Parliament may make laws for the peace, order, and good government of Jamaica. So that's a big part of what they do. They also have constituency duties, although when they appear in Parliament, they're actually there representing me and you. They're representing the constituency that elected them. But they also have, I guess you could call it, on-the-ground constituency duties.
I attend national civic functions, which are held by the government, and parliamentarians are invited to, as well as conferences that may involve both local participation as well as sometimes international participation, going there on behalf of the Parliament of Jamaica. But the crux of the work is really in the constituency, where you are basically everything for everyone. We have to be dealing with the government agencies, having meetings with the National Works Agency with regards to roads, the municipal corporations, also roads and minor water supplies, the National Water Commission, where there's complaints from the constituents about lack of water or broken mains. Members of Parliament, well, I for one seem to be the conduit to which all, if not most, reports are made, and also JPS. Sometimes I find myself having to file a report on behalf of my constituents because they do not have access to the app or even to call JPS to get a report done. So they send a message to me, and then that is done, and there's a follow-up after to see that service is restored.
While it is not the responsibility of the MP to fix main roads, it is that of the National Works Agency. However, I have had to persistently lobby the entity and the government over the years, and I look forward to continuing to lobby for the people of St. Thomas Eastern. Elected councillors have full responsibility to ensure that all parochial roads, minor water systems, street lights, playgrounds, open spaces, and cemeteries are serviced and maintained. Now, this is something that's very important. As I walk the roads, I hear from my constituents how important it is to them just to collect garbage. All of these fall under the local representatives. But as Member of Parliament, I continue to lobby and make sure that these entities do what is right for our constituency.
In the communities, you have to attend community consultations, not only those staged by the state agencies such as the SDC or the Constituency Development Fund, but where you have community council meetings or even citizens association will want you to discuss matters relating to the community, I have to be there. We know that the setups and the dead yards and the funerals and sometimes the weddings we are called upon to attend by our constituents. But that is in sum total what the work of Member of Parliament is. I have forgotten to mention that we have to be representing our constituents to other agencies such as the police when there are concerns about security, when there are concerns about lack of vehicles in the community. So the divisional commander of the parish as well as the officers in charge of their respective stations are whom we also have to interface with. And of course, the business community, because they play a role in ensuring that things are happening in the community.
So was there anything you heard there that made you say, okay, I didn't know they have to do that? Well, one of the reasons people for years now have been asking for job descriptions for MPs is because a lot of people don't know what they do, right? You heard 2 MPs describing their what sounds like a whole heap of work, but was a benchmark. And do all MPs do the same thing? Do they do the same work? So we didn't get any job descriptions until 2023. That was after we heard the parliamentarians had voted themselves these huge salary increases over 200% and people did vex, right? So as one response to the public uproar and general vexation, all of a sudden, bam, we heard the government announce that they'd be working on job descriptions for parliamentarians. That, as I said, was 2023. So the job descriptions were tabled in Parliament in a green paper. They set up a committee to look at the job descriptions. They had town halls. People were giving ideas as to how to improve them. And then crickets, nothing. Not a thing. But then early June 2025, now the job descriptions came to Parliament and they were approved. Sound good, right? Except, would you believe, the same job descriptions that had been hurriedly put together in 2023, that was the same thing that came to the lower house and was approved. Meaning the Joint Select Committee did all that work, heard from people, took submissions from different interest groups, the town halls that I spoke about where people are talking at, not even one recommendation or change made its way into the job description, not even one. I have never, ever seen a Joint Select Committee of Parliament that accepted 0 recommendations, right? Now, what the report from the Joint Select Committee said was, given the generality of the job descriptions of parliamentarians in those jurisdictions that utilize them, your committee considers that the job description that was proposed outlined sufficient comprehensive standards for Jamaica's MPs at this time. In other words, them say, we not change nothing. The editorial writers at the Gleaner called the report lazy. I think they were probably being nice. Look, the whole point of having a Joint Select Committee, the whole point of opening up a process like that is so that you can allow different people to talk, to have their say, to share their views. You're basically allowing the collective wisdom of the community to come together and to try to make whatever it is you're working on better. And usually, that's how it works, except not this time. The man them make the people them go do research, make submissions, people left in yard can't talk about this, and in all of that you're telling me there wasn't even one recommendation that was worth including, not even one? Well, I don't believe that. I think 1 or 2 things happened. I think either the recommendations were made to improve the job descriptions in a way that we'd actually be able to hold the parliamentarians accountable, and they never want that. Either that, or really and truly, they never serious about this from morning, and it was just an exercise to tick a box, because election are come, so they can say, see, you wanted job descriptions, we gave you job descriptions. Now, here's some of what is in the job description, just so you know. Key outputs: regular attendance and active participation at sittings of Parliament, regular attendance and active participation in committees of Parliament where applicable, participating in debates on bills and motions, voting, timely preparation and submission of project documents, including proposed budget for the Constituency Development Fund, timely submission of constituency reports in respect of Constituency Development Fund projects, holding CDF consultations in the constituency, preparing multi-year constituency development plan of action and implementing related programs. Now let's be clear. This does give us a much better sense and understanding of what we're saying the MPs are supposed to do. So yes, it's something, but where do we go from here? What we do with this, right? What purpose it going to serve? Who is going to assess them? Who is going to make sure that they are in fact living up to these standards? And what role do we have in it, if any? Right now, it looks like zero. So who is going to check to see if they are, for instance, preparing these constituency development plans or attending Parliament as much as they should, and what happens if they fall short? Because a job description without an assessment process not really make a whole heap of sense. There are also concerns that some of these outputs aren't measurable and that they could be. For instance, 2 separate civil society groups, JAMP, Jamaica Accountability Meter Portal, and Jamaica Lands, pointed out that when you say things like regular attendance, active participation, it doesn't mean anything. Those terms are too vague. Look how easy it would be, for instance, to say, okay, an MP needs to attend 80%. At least 80% of the sittings of Parliament or of any committee that they happen to be assigned to. See how easy that is? And also it's easy to measure and assess. All we have to do is look at the attendance record that the Parliament keeps and we'll know whether or not they're living up to that particular output in a very measurable way. Legal and Constitutional Affairs Minister Marlene Malahoo Ford told me on Radio Jamaica's Beyond the Headlines that it's a process and that we have made progress. I hear that, but I still don't see how they really expect us to take them seriously the way in which this unfolded. Look, the job descriptions are better than nothing. Let's be clear. At least now we have something. But that can't be the bar. If we're happy because we have something and it's better than nothing, how low are our standards, really? Look, this is something that could have been done in a much more meaningful way. But the question is that what the politicians wanted?
Let me say this to all of my viewers and all of my subscribers. We all vote for better, and we all deserve better. Our children deserve better. Because when you check it out, you have been voting over the years, but yet still no one cares about you after you finish vote. Whenever election time come around, these people will visit your house 24/7, trying to remind you that you should vote for them because they will care for you whenever they win. But on the night of the election, when them win or when them lose, them forget every single word that they tell you. Them forget every promise that they made to you and your families. Why is that? Why, whenever them win, there's something different kicking inside of them? You that go out there, risk your life, go and motorcade to build up their crowds. You come out of your bed, figure vote for them, ink up your finger, maybe miss a day at work, miss a day pay, just figure vote for them. Them turn them back on you whenever them win. When is this type of politics going to change? When is it going to stop? Do you want to know when it's going to stop? The day when this is going to stop is the day when the people of Jamaica stand up on them 2 foot and decide their minds. Say, listen, you see, if me ever put in you and you not do no work, remember me tell you, say, within the first 6 months, if me not see you, they come visit the community, hell broke loose. Because we are block every road, we are block every track pass, and we are cut down every tree in our road them where we can do. So we are going to make sure so we create attention that you're not doing anything in this constituency. So it's either the leader remove you, It's either the leader remove you or the leader come under pressure to resign as well. Because this is unacceptable, the way our politicians use us and throw us down and our face to suffer for the next 4 to 5 years. That is very, very much unacceptable. And people, I know say enough of you don't want to hear this because you are too dilated to speak like how I'm speaking. But listen, at the end of the day, them say, who feels it knows it. And we have feel it from when little and a grow. Who feels it knows it. After them loose politics business here, people must let go. These people are working for you. Them get up every day, them put on their jacket and their tie or whatsoever clothes them put on. They are working for you. You are not working for them. You know what them nothing. They are public sector workers. And them who are you know who are them. You vote them in. You do them a favor. You vote for them. You make them win because they made you a promise to do the work. They make you a promise, say yes, they are the right person for the job. They never make you a promise, say you are going to do the work, people. They said they will do the job because they can get the job done. So you trust them enough to make them take the driver's steering. But what did they do? Later on down the line, as soon as them win, them crash the bus. You don't see them back till when a local government election or when a general election. You don't see them back after that. But people, I want to state on the thought and that down below in the comment section. Do you think I'm talking foolishness or you think I'm talking facts? Let me know down below in the comment section. But while I feel like more than the sun talking, But I know say no found no vex when I talk. I only found no vex when I talk. Because when we talk, we don't put we mouth a ground and talk. MPs must work.